With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah. Man, what the fuck you doing, cuz? Yo, cuz, if you quit this match right now, I'ma snuff you. On phone him. Bro, if you're trying to check out my lineup or you're trying to make some adjustments, it's not gonna work. Alright, cool. You just wanna make adjustments and shit. I'm about to cut that off.
Let's go now. Get your head read. Night, night, sweetheart. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check. Check. Go, go.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, it fell incomplete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Begin. Kill. Check. Fresno. Wide. Get wide. Shit. Just a 6. Bullet. High. Check 31. Whip.
Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They run on first down with Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. And
I'm letting you know it's going to Morse again. I told you it was going to Morse again. You thought I was capping. You thought I was capping. You thought I was capping. I was so serious. I couldn't have been more serious.
Takes off with it. It's a feint.
I couldn't have been more serious.
Virtually nowhere.
I don't know how more serious I could have been, bro. I told you it was going back to Morse, right? I told you. I told you. Morse is Morse niggas, bro.
So they went for
That's
2
Morse.
and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT,
Wow.
but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
He almost got him killed.
Vic operating on first down. Oh, twisting away. And here the hookup good to Victor Cruz. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
They'll run on first down.
Got a cheat?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Homeboy
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He tried to cheat me.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They just get the play off. Now Vic out to his left. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I think my bitch was red.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Do peak zone bubble. I'm picking that shit right off. I'm letting you know right now. I dare you to do peak zone bubble. I'm picking it off.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And this is caught. Herman Moore. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Go. 6-0 our score after 1. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 3.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Check 25. Check 25. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, Vic. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down.
He cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Keith Bullock able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
After the sack on first down, Vic looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. Spinning again. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
He hits you with 2 spin moves.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
That boy Champ is dangerous.
Spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful.
That boy hit 2 spin moves. What corner you know spinning on niggas like that?
Shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Know.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I can't believe I got to do this to my own team.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Night Train.
Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. That could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson. This one caught by Winslow. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
I'm going to get this freaking dot off real quick.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Randy Moss.
Oh, man.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now Jackson on 1st down, being chased out left. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop it short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I want to pick up the ball.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and the staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 2nd down, Peyton trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
I want you to do that.
On play action, Vick. And they'll let it go deep for Cruz. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They will indeed go for it. Vick.
He panicked.
Incomplete.
He panicked.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Jackson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Hey.
A great effort.
Hey. Quit. Quit. Oh, quit. Quit. Oh, quit. Quit. My last live stream, they did me dirty. They packed me up when I was about to come out and win the game. They packed me up. So now I'm on straight demon time. I'm on straight demon time. Ain't none of that. straight demon time. I'm getting right back to it. Back to it.
Is that old laptop still trying to boot up?
Give me some comp.
Switching time. To a Chromebook.
Give me comp now.
I love this series. Switch to booting up as fast as 6 seconds. Switch to Chromebook.
And I'm not even pulling out crazy plays on niggas. I'm pulling out regular plays. I'm not doing crazy plays on niggas yet.
You guys relax. Everybody relax. I've learned from my subscribers to not jump. When push comes to shove, you just gotta walk up the plank. Here we go.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let me see what he's doing. Let me see how he comes out.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Watch quick. Watch quick.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Oh, man.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a give, right side. It's Jackson, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15.
Good play.
4th down conversion
it,
plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. They set up the screen to Bo. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback. that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
That was mean.
Punching it in from a yard away.
He's not pumped, though. That's
and
my
the
error.
Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive.
He gets nothing else. You don't kick that ball, bro, I'm taking this shit to the house.
Jan Stenerud on for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I'm going to see what you could do. I'm going to see what you could do. That last shit you got. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
On first down, it's Jackson. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check, check, check. Check, nickel.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
That's something you should never do.
On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Steps away to his left. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. Give him 9 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 24-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
No, he's not good.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Keith Bullock. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in.
Come on now. That
Touchdown
nigga's tripping.
Randy Moss, 82 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had to go.
They might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Got a man open. It's the Hall of Famer, Kellen Winslow. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted.
Come on.
Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
He's doing an outside stretch.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
Give me that.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Patrick Willis. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Hey, you got three down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
My middle was activated.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, God.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Eluding the pressure right. And And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on first down. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes being chased out left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what they're...
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
That's what we
Kellen Winslow there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know this is not an original thought.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown.
Roll them heads and nobody tackled them.
An even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Oh, what a play by Prime Time. So electric, the ultimate home run hitter.
Now, see, you set that up really nicely for me because I got a nugget. Dion is the only person to hit a home run in Major League Baseball and score an NFL touchdown in the same week.
Oh, I like that one. Remember, too, the only man to play in both the Super Bowl and a World Series.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
They don't want me to prosper. I can't just beat you. I always got to go through trial and tribulations to beat niggas. Like, come on, man. Hello.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the run, this is Jackson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Dances by him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky.
Yeah, he's panicking when he gets up.
On a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
I can't make my adjustments. I don't know what
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll run again with Jackson. And an alley to run. It all the way down to the 31. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 31-yard line.
Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Mahomes firing complete.
I be letting you live outside.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. And an alley to run. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on down.
Bo, put the game to sleep. Bo, put the game to sleep.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30.
Bo, put the game to sleep. Bo, put the game to sleep.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Check, hot. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run here with Bo. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
That's Morse.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That's Morse.
And the Rams
That's
tack
Morse.
on to
Look
their
at the
advantage.
dot, nigga. Oh, over his shoulder. Oh, drop that bitch right there.
Had the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Did he just do that? I want to make sure you come out the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
do this to niggas, bro. I've been doing this, though. This ain't nothing new. Shh. I pull up in the coupe. Shh. I shoot.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Throw it to the
amazing
corner.
what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Night Train Lane.
What's up, nigga? Decline, it's my ball.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They call everything but pass interference in this bitch. For real.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. It finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Keith Bullock able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They thought he was going to run away night train.
How they attack him here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
That's I make sure he
Moss, 78 yards. As they are able to cut into that lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
I'm in the game, though.
Was to try and make
I gave you a chance to score, you scored.
Touchdown, get 2.
Capitalize, but now I'm in the game.
Instead, they don't get it.
Have a good
Still
game.
down 10.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready? Can we end the game, please? Oh, yeah. Bo said he want to end the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
The
recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They run again with Jackson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Buying time to his left. And he's got a man. It's Kellen Winslow. Touchdown, LA!
Oh, man.
Kellen Winslow with him.
Yes, sir. 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 Niggas is dude. Where's everything? That was a good game. That was a good game. Respectfully, he played good. Respectfully, he played good. I appreciated him. He made it worth my while. I'm gonna sugarcoat it. My boy did good. We're going for the 7-0 right now. Listen, dude, gonna pop.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. This fielded at the 2.
I gotta take you a kick return. You out of it.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready? 50. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Go, jump,
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Jackson. And right away he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Following the fumble recovery, it's Griffin, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On third down, Griffin. Flushed out right. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one is right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken in at the 1.
He get them good block shots.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field?
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So Randy Moss wasn't aware.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
52.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 2nd and 10, Griffin escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, touchdown, LA. A big play there. 89 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And now a carry here for the fullback. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
That defense is something different,
boy. They were looking for Johnson that time.
That defense is something different, boy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jackson to throw again. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. This is Johnson. He's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now a give, right side. Jackson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh, that was a block.
And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Well, God damn.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Third and long. It's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson.
No pick. No pick. I'm in the air.
Yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Yo, what is wrong with her? Man, Shorty is really a bug up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Griffin. Forced out to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. Johnson was the intended receiver. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to a big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA.
That's Bo. That's Bo.
A great play.
I'm not even going to talk this game. He going to quit. He going to quit. That's what's going to happen. I got niggas 19-3. You see what's going on. You're not fucking with me. Oh, my God. Ass fat. Hello. Oh, we got another game.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well.
Niggas is losing connection. Come on now. Nah, this shit is out of here. Yo. Let's get started.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterback.
Is this the same
Remember,
nigga?
for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
What the fuck am I doing? Who the fuck is this? Is it shitting?
Johnson's got it complete. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Okay, 52, right, 52. It's our time. It's our time.
On second down, it's Jackson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
So in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Cheating. He's cheating, but it's okay. I'm going to get past it.
Let's go. Have the ending. Down to lose one. 36.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Oh, how the
The
fucking time?
49er great Patrick Willis in on the tackle. On second and 7, Jackson. And an alley to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout.
This nigga think he about to run on me all day.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check 50, check 50. Squeeze. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Go. Motion.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
First play of the game, you coming out like
Johnson,
that? You trying to stop my streak, boy.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good.
But they ain't giving no bullshit.
It's now a 7-0 game.
They still gave some bullshit.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, they cheated for you. But we're going to get back to it, though. Because I'm that nigga they been asking about me, you heard?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Bring him down.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That was a good move.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check nickel. Kill.
Now a give right side. It's Jackson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Kittle, I know you're not out here dropping open passes, my nigga. Don't make me bomb you. You know how I feel about you dropping open passes.
The 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You know how I feel about you dropping passes. You know how I feel about that. Don't drop no more passes. You drop another pass, you ain't playing the whole game. Gangster.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and run for it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
I'll give you another chance to not come on that formation.
For the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah,
thank you. Respect my formation. That's all I want.
Be warned.
I want respect.
He's coming for you.
We're not going to
16 yards is the pickup there at a 1st down for L.A.
Defensive backs on the field, like I don't have a run game. We not going to do that. We not at all. So don't disrespect me like that ever again, dog.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Jackson now. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Reggie White showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, it's complete to Cruz. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 11 more on that one and another first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Victor Cruz there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
I appreciate what he did for me. Niggas make me hungry, man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 7-7, our score after 1. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
You got that same little play.
My observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, man.
Again, Jackson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'm going to pick it off next time. It's not going.
Jackson will throw again. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now it's Jackson. They'll cross over at the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
They're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go.
Come on, bro.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Jackson on first down, going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range,
was come get
but
that
boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Now it's Jackson, flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did that read right.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, Jackson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. On second down, it's Jackson. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Check it back. Watch twist.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Score this free.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. And the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
I should have hit you myself.
If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Whip.
Check 49, check 49.
Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
That boy did his thing. He did his thing.
Tony Gonzalez there to make the grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
They gave him that, though. But I got something for him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 25 on second down, Jackson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play, a pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Take the what? Take the what? Leave the what? Nah, you tripping.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Jackson. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That shit hurt me for real. That pick 6 and that TD that he got, that shit was bullshit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So after the loss of 2, here's 2nd and 12 from the 23. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Good defense.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
3 down, 3 down.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll get this one complete to Winslow. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. He's going to air one out. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Kellen Winslow. 55 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. but you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
That was an easy TD right there. This man is making this game interesting. He's making it real hard for me.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jackson dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Keith Bullock able to get him for a loss of about 3. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Dang, why they really got Calvin Johnson really well? Those one, I just backed out a play that only come out when I really need it. That play ain't coming out for a while. That play ain't coming out for a while. I gotta back out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And the Rams first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Pick up too easy. So now you get the best plays in the playbook. These when these come up. You got to throw coverages off him. You can't just be
back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down.
Yup.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man Cruz. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
You know what I'm talking about? You got to get some plays that's not normal.
At the 32-yard line.
He's throwing everybody up. I'm dyeing him up, and he's very panicking right now. He panicking. The dots is going to have him panicking.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw again is Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
I wish I never threw that
Santa
shit.
Clara, all even as we get ready to start the 4th.
I wish I never threw that shit. Woo! I didn't think that nigga was going to read that route like that, though.
Got it. 52, Mike, 52. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down. Jackson escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Urlacher showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
He has not been able to convert on third down, but fourth?
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to convert on fourth to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Buying time to his left. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
First, bro.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Check, 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 check. 66, pull it, half. Check 13, check 13.
Now a give, right side. It's Jackson, and the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal third and goal now in a tie ball game. They'll keep it on the ground. Jackson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
I know exactly what I'm going to do when I get back on defense. Offense.
Stenerud able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Good kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Don't get on the mic. Don't get on the mic. If you get on the mic when the game is over, I promise you're going to come. You're a bum.
On first down, it's Jackson.
Oh my God, that's a fumble!
The 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Not good, but it's okay.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the
all
heavy
game.
workload.
Now the
But you and I
game
both
comes.
know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
You're not even good, bro. You're not good, bro. They built you out.
Nah,
but you decent. You decent. You decent. I ain't gonna hold you. You decent. You decent. But they built you out.
That touchdown should make you feel
that nigga didn't get to me all game.
But
the
do you
whole
really
game,
feel like it's
I had
totally
time
over
to throw the ball. I did not double
totally,
him.
but I
now all of a sudden the game on the line,
you
niggas
gotta
is letting
make sure you
niggas get
stay
bottom.
with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense.
That's crazy.
But
that's all I gotta say.
Touchdown there,
that's all
you
I
gotta
gotta say.
feel
The
good
whole
about
game.
your chances.
Oh yeah, that's you right. That's your fault. Check your Wi-Fi. Yeah, you gotta go check.
Following the touchdown,
nah,
here's
they cheated for you.
to kick it away.
They cheated for you, but it's alright.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101
it's okay,
tells
though.
us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
I've been wilding all day
some
on
of these teams, special teams coaches, with
lose.
approval by the head coach,
I didn't even
they
lose
give
that.
them
It's
full
a good
authority to go
loss.
ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now it got his man complete. He's at the 30. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. Here's Jackson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Niggas got their whole
It's always about
body
what's
on
going to
him.
win on first down, the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second
always
down.
doubling Morse in the end zone. Let my son live, bro. Like, damn.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Morse, what are you doing, bro?
That far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Here's Jackson to throw, and that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. Here's Jackson throwing on fourth down, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Good game, good game. I'll give it to you. You deserve the win.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's it.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up
oh my
down.
God, they cheated. Oh my God. Look at that. This game is horrible, bro.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see it. You don't want it. It's the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Mike 61. Max box. Right. Check tight.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
good game, bro.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Throwing now is Jackson. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Yeah,
but now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
All right, I'm out of here.